Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive... Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah.
Me? Only a... What? You... Not to mention, I've helped... They tried to sneak past... I planted a left hook on... I stood my ground, of course. I told you. I'm not saying I came out...
But for us,
I'll see you in the arena.
shower me with praise. Are you...
That's right. Nothing beats real-life but this tournament is
Exactly.
His master of...
famous. He's the founder of... He's got to be a to the Ling Shan clan.
Forced disper...
It's a type of breathing. For example,
One time, he sent a challenger
It sure is. But it's a...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training...
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision...
Well, we have to try...
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion. Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision?
I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her.
I trust you were aware that, only... Really?
Yep, she's...
My apologies. It's just a formality. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui...
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the...
I wonder if it's
Okay, that... Right. A great hero such as...
Oh, we're not here for...
There's another prize?
Beto must have upped the...
But why would...
I see. So, well, nobody expected... Anyway, the qualifying...
Hey, so, even though you don't... So Paimon thinks you probably should... In any case, looking at the All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you good? Then please...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the...
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
So, what do you think?
Impressive.
Well, I fought my... So, come on.
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. You know, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same. For one thing. So, I'm...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be fair, I'm a...
All right, We're finally here, folks.
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest...
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
What you got?
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance. I myself was eliminated in the third round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in I do not mean to flaunt. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so. Come with me. Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating.
I'm a noob.
That's right. If I'm not mistaken, since a young age, it is things of this.
As crazy as all.
My humble ability to think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredible.
Hey, stop evaluating us, bitch!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to. So then, might.
It's been a long. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't.
Perhaps such However, Of course, I too shall. Now then, let's test your skills. Oh, pay no attention.
Incoming! Hey! Don't blink! With sword comes shadow. Let the world collide! Hey! Go as one! Wind, hear me! How brilliant! Goba, get them!
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing. He relies entirely on the element of surprise. In other words, as long as you please, save your thanks. If the world is a true.
You seem kind of.
I desire to know, and what influence. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift in the outset. Not to mention, with.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within. It goes without saying that the people locked within.
Sounds a lot like something that.
Oh? Have you? With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be. There will come a day when the time.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, very well. Let's go.